Welcome, you're on the channel The Power of the New Me, Walking Meditation. Joe Dispenza on meditations performed standing and while walking. From this video, you will learn that all meditation postures serve their own purpose, correspond to a specific place and time, and each one builds on the other, helping us maintain and regulate our inner state no matter what is happening in the external environment. You may wonder, why combine seated meditation with standing and walking meditation? Meditation right after waking up is an ideal way to start a new day. However, if you cannot maintain that energy and awareness throughout the day, you will most likely return to the unconscious programs that have been running your life for many years. For example, imagine you have just finished a seated meditation. When you open your eyes, you will probably feel more alive, awakened. You may feel heart-centered openness and connection, or perhaps you have simply overcome something within yourself, shifted your energy, and emotionally embraced a new future. But most often, you will return to your unconscious programs, and all the work you have just done to create an elevated state of being will dissolve. There is an endless list of important tasks: preparing meals and getting the kids ready for school, commuting to the office and arguing with a driver who cut you off on the highway, phone calls and emails, scheduled meetings, and so on. In other words, you are no longer in a creative state because you have returned to your habitual programs and emotions of the past. When this happens, you disconnect from the energy of the future. Essentially, you lose the energy you created right where you were sitting and meditating, because energetically you have returned to your past. So Joe Dispenza created a meditation performed standing and while walking. When you master raising your frequency and combining it with a clear vision, you need a practice that allows you to maintain this elevated energy throughout the day, so that over time it becomes your natural state of being. The purpose of this video is to help you do exactly that. Step into your future. You have already learned that you spend most of your day acting unconsciously. You don't notice how or why. For example, you may not remember how you got to work because you were replaying an argument from several days ago in your mind. You may even be doing 3 things at once: typing a message, talking on the phone, and checking your email. You may be unaware of your nervous tics or their causes, your posture and how it reveals your shyness, and/or how your speech, facial expression, and energy affect your colleagues when you walk into a room. These unconscious programs and behaviors appear because the body has taken the place of the mind. You now know that when the body becomes the mind, you stop living in the present moment and therefore stop being in a creative state, which means your goals, dreams, and visions move further away from you. However, by learning to notice these unconscious programs and behaviors, you can work on actively broadcasting a new electromagnetic signature that matches your future. And the more you broadcast this electromagnetic signature into the quantum field, the sooner you will become it and it will become you. When a vibrational match occurs between your energy and the potential of your future, which already exists in the quantum field, that future event will inevitably find you, or you could say your body will be drawn to a new reality. You become a magnet for destiny, which will manifest as something unknown, as a new experience. Think of your future reality as if it already exists, vibrating in the field. Imagine your future as a vibration coming from a tuning fork that has just been struck. The sound it emits spreads at a specific frequency. If you imagine yourself as a tuning fork, then by changing your energy so that it resonates with the harmony of the quantum possibility of your future, you connect with that frequency. The longer you can hold your energy and tune it to that frequency, the more you will vibrate with the harmonic oscillation of that energy. Now you are connected to this future reality because you are operating at the same frequency or vibration. The closer the frequencies come together in space and time, the more strongly they influence each other until they merge into one frequency. At that moment, your future finds you. This is how you create a new reality. This is why the moment your energy changes due to feeling unwell or activating survival emotions, a dissonance arises between you and your future reality. You no longer resonate with that possibility, and therefore you are no longer in sync with the future you are trying to create. If you are unable to change such a reaction because your attachment to these emotions is too strong, you will simply recreate the same reality, since your energy vibrates in alignment with the reality you are reacting to. All possibilities exist in the eternal now, And when you move beyond your body, which is tied to specific people, objects, places, and times, you become pure consciousness. You become nobody, nothing, beyond space and time. It is in this subtle moment that you transcend the field of information and energy. Now that you have moved beyond associations with physical reality, you create a new reality from the quantum field. You create from a level of energy that surpasses the level of matter. The purpose of standing and walking meditations is to help you become more aware of the present moment, to reach and maintain elevated states throughout the day, and to sustain your connection with the future with your eyes open so that you can literally step into a new future. When you begin practicing walking meditation, it is best to find a quiet place in nature where nothing will distract you. The fewer people around you, the easier it will be to maintain concentration. Over time, once you master walking meditation, you will be able to practice it while visiting a shopping mall, walking your dog, or being out in public. Standing and walking meditations are similar to seated meditation. You begin by standing still with your eyes closed, directing your attention to your heart, gradually slowing your breath and inhaling and exhaling through the heart center, focusing on the heart energy center. As with seated meditation, you begin to experience elevated emotions that connect you with your future. When you fully immerse yourself in these elevated emotions for several minutes, expand your focus and begin radiating energy into the space around your body until you feel it both within you and all around you. Then overlay your intention for the coming day or for a more distant future onto the energy of these elevated emotions. This may be achieving synchronicity with the energy of your future, embodying inner nobility, making the world a better place, finding a good job, or creating harmonious relationships. Now you are broadcasting a magnetic signature into the quantum field. The only difference from seated meditation is that you must radiate these love-filled emotions while standing with your eyes closed, so that you can then open your eyes and begin walking, embodying this elevated energy. While you stand with your eyes closed and an open focus, you withdraw your attention from the external world and your brain waves slow down, shifting from beta to alpha. This causes the inner chatter in your mind to quiet down and you enter a trance state, becoming more suggestible. The longer you can remain in this trance state, the less your subconscious mind will resist absorbing new information. While in an elevated emotional state, you merge with your future and become more inclined to follow intentionally generated thoughts that match these emotions. This means that the thoughts, visions, and images created by your imagination can bypass the analytical mind, allowing you to program the autonomic nervous system so it begins creating the biology of your future. Since you have created the energy of your future while standing with your eyes closed, now you need to open your eyes and begin walking. Do not look at anyone and do not pay attention to any external objects, living or non-living. Simply keep your gaze softly fixed on the horizon with an open focus and remain in a trance state. The longer you stay in this trance, the less likely you are to think in your habitual way, and meanwhile your mind will stay connected to the images of your new future instead of replaying the programs of the past. Now you are ready to step into your future as a different person. Since you are walking as your future self, you need to become aware of how your current self used to walk unconsciously. Now it is time to change your gait, pace, posture, breathing, and more. You can smile instead of staring blankly into space. You can imagine how a prosperous person would feel while walking. You can adopt the walk of a brave person you admire, or of someone with an open, loving, accepting heart. Overall, you consciously embody the image you have always dreamed of, and you walk as if your future self is already dominating your present. For example, you can imagine that you are now 1 or 2 years in the future, and you already have everything you desire. The most important thing here is to embody this future personality right now. If you already are that person, you no longer need to wish for it, because it has already happened. You simply think, act, and feel as your future self.
Day after day, practice a different way of walking and it will become a habit. Walk like a prosperous person, think like a healthy person, stand like a confident person, and feel like a free, unlimited, grateful being. Gratitude means that all the good has already happened to you, instead of moving through life like a beaten down, exhausted, depressed creature. These habits will become your new automatic patterns of thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Once you naturally begin to feel and embody elevated emotions, they will take hold of you, and you will truly become the person you want to be. Charging the brain with memories of the future. Walking meditation is also connected to creating memories of things that have not yet happened in linear time, memories of your future. You evoke elevated feelings with your eyes closed, radiate this energy beyond the field of your body, and then open your eyes and begin walking. The stronger you feel these emotions, the more attention you will give to the images, pictures, and thoughts that create your feelings. This process naturally updates your neural networks by creating a new inner experience. Life experience enriches the brain, creates memories. Your brain no longer lives in the past, now it lives in the future. By embodying your elevated emotions in the right way, you program your brain and body to look as if the future experience has already happened. This means that, technically, you are remembering your future. Remaining in a trance state is important because when you merge with your future and change your inner world, you create temporary memories. Where attention goes, energy flows, so you may want to replay scenes of your mental movie while imagining, embodying, and feeling your future. When you do this, the scenes from your mental movie become energetic and biological maps of your future. Feeling the emotions of the future in the present and combining them with intention establishes new neural networks and triggers emotional chemicals. This signals your genes and prepares your body for a new destiny. Remember, this meditation is not about what you can get from life, but about who you can become. If you try to obtain wealth, success, health, or new relationships from the old pattern, you continue acting as if you need to go somewhere and get something. But when you become a new person, reality shapes and molds itself in accordance with that state of being. Conscious becoming helps you stay aligned with your new destiny. The more you practice walking meditation, the better you will become at changing your state of being with your eyes open. Over time, you will maintain this energy throughout the day and begin to embody it. Repetition will improve your mindfulness during waking hours, and you will automatically begin to behave, think, and feel differently. This is the programming of a new personality for a new personal reality. Then, who knows, you may truly begin to walk like a happy person without even noticing it. You may behave like a brave and compassionate leader, think like a refined, gifted genius, and feel like a skilled, limitless, life-loving being. What you repeatedly do becomes a habit, and you become who you want to be. This is because you have established neural networks and signaled latent genes to begin expressing in new ways. Many times throughout the day, you can look around and embody your future self. Imagine waiting for a friend who is running late, and instead of frustration, you generate the energy of your future, or stuck in traffic. And instead of impatience, you practice tuning into the energy of the future with your eyes open. In a grocery store line, redirect your attention to immense gratitude for your new life instead of getting upset. When you walk to your car or to your mailbox, fill yourself with the power of thoughts about your new life. Then accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts equivalent to that emotional state, and your body will produce matching chemicals. This is how you begin programming your autonomic nervous system for a new destiny. The more you practice this, the less likely you are to slip back into autopilot and miss the present moment. Walking meditation. To begin, find a quiet place in nature and disconnect from the external environment. Anchor yourself in the present moment with your eyes closed and feel the heart center. Experience elevated emotions like gratitude, joy, inspiration, compassion, and love. If you want to believe in your future with all your heart, it is best for that heart to be open and activated. Direct your attention to the heart so your breath moves more slowly, deeper, and calmer for about 2 minutes. Again, evoke elevated emotions for 2 or 3 minutes and radiate this energy into the space around you. Tune into the energy of your future and bring a clear intention into your mind's eye. You may choose a symbolic image that connects you with the energy of your future. Change your state of being through the feeling of these elevated emotions and broadcast a new electromagnetic signature into the field. Remain in this state for 2 to 3 minutes. Then open your eyes and, without looking at anyone, expand your focus to the space around your body. walk with your eyes open, staying in the trance, and embody this new energy with each step. Bring this energy into your daily life and walk as your new self. Activate the same level of mind as in the closed eye meditation and remember your future. Let the images come, feel them, embody them, own them, become them. Continue walking for about 10 minutes, then stop and repeat the process by closing your eyes and raising your energy. Remain in the presence of this energy for 5 to 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, walk again with intention and purpose as your future self. You are moving closer to your destiny, and it is moving closer to you. Repeat this cycle twice. After the second round, stop and stand still, focusing on sensations with an open heart center. Affirm who you are based on what you feel. For example, say, "I am limitless." Then place your hand on your heart and allow yourself to feel worthy and deserving of receiving what has been created. Raise your energy to its peak and experience gratitude, appreciation, and reverence. Acknowledge the divine within you as the power that gives you energy and brings everything to life. Feel gratitude for your new life even before it manifests, and ask it to fill your life with miracles and synchronicities. Radiate love and appreciate your new life in being. This was an overview of Joe Dispenza's walking meditation. Thank you for spending this time with us and allowing yourself to pause, feel, and look into your future today. Remember, everything you repeat every day, your thoughts, emotions, and states, becomes your reality. It is within your power to begin changing it right now with a single step, a single conscious breath, and a single new state of being. Do not postpone this, and try today to take a walk in the state of your future self. The more often you do this, the more natural it will become for you. Subscribe to the channel, The Power of the New Me, so you do not miss new meditations and insights. Here you will find support, inspiration, and tools for inner and outer transformation. Be sure to write in the comments what you felt and whether you sense the state of your future self. Your feedback is important and will help others take their first step. Remember, your new you already exists, and all that is left is to begin living from that state. Until next time, in your new energy, your new life, and your new reality.